Hello again, crafty crafters, and Happy New Year! At least that's the focus of our lessons for this week, as we're talking about how in a new year we can sort of focus on a fresh start and make some goals for ourselves, but ultimately, it's God who has control of our lives, and only through Him can we do anything. Our goals or New Year's resolutions aren't accomplished on our own, but through Christ. At any rate, we have two crafts that we're going to make today that go along with this theme. We're going to make a joyful New Year noisemaker to ring in or continue celebrating the new year if it's already past New Year's. And then we're also going to make a goal list. Either case, we're going to focus on centering our goals on Christ as well. So we will start off with the noisemaker. So what you're going to need for this is pretty classic, simple thing. We're going to use a couple of paper plates. I have small ones, but you're welcome to use any size you like. And something to put in them to make the noise. This could be uncooked pasta noodles, which is what I'm using, or rice, or beads, or you have so many options for things that make noise when they shake, shake, shake. But first we're going to decorate our plates, then we're going to put it all together. And we'll see how that goes momentarily. So let's start off by decorating our plates. So we're going to make sure we include both the focus on Jesus elements and the Happy New Year elements. So I might say something like, here's my New Year's side. The year is new. It's 2022. Woohoo! And I'll say something like celebrate, rejoice. And I'm going to adorn it with some fun stickers. If the fun stickers will come out. There we go. And then we're going to, you can put anything that you like on here, of course. I've got fun stickers that do not want to come off of their sticker sheet. And I've got some fun little jewels you can throw on. Whatever you want to make this exciting and festive. And then on our other plate, we're going to focus on Jesus, because that's going to be part of our craft here too. So we will put, we can draw a cross in the center and remember to, there we go, focus on Christ. For all things. I was going to say all things in life. I ran out of it. And then if you would like to add on, of course, you're welcome to color this and jazz it up as much as you want. As usual, we are doing the short version for timing purposes, but make this as cool and colorful and creative as you prefer. Now we're going to make it noisy. So what we're going to do is, here's one more jewel. Maybe not. What we're going to do is we're going to place our noodles. That's what I'm using. Again, you can use whatever. We're going to place those in the center of the plate. And we're also going to put a popsicle stick in here. Let me make sure my plate sides kind of more or less add up. There we go. And the popsicle stick is going to be how we adorn this. Or not how we adorn it, I apologize. How we hold it and shake it. And then also how we adorn it is going to be up here. We're going to put a pipe cleaner. And then we're going to, I have this cross that I'm going to thread through the pipe cleaner You could use a paper cross or a couple of popsicle sticks together in the shape of a cross. This is just one way to get our cross in there. So this way I can hang this up if I want to, or I can have it be a noisemaker or whatever. But I also have the emphasis on Christ. So I'm going to put that in one end, put my popsicle stick in the other end to hold things. Now I'm going to tape my popsicle stick down just in case the staples don't do the job efficiently enough. I've got that held on, and I could do the same at the top potentially with my pipe cleaner. Now comes the stapling for speed and security and efficiency. I'm going to staple this plate all together, and then you'll see how it makes a joyful noise. So you do want to make sure, especially if you have something small in here, like rice, make sure that you staple it all the way around so that those fun little things, corn kernels work as well, but again, those are very small. So if you have something small, you really want to make sure you staple it securely, or else you will have corn kernels in the corner of your room for years. Don't ask me how I know this. So there we go, stapled secure, and now you have your reminder to focus on Christ, celebrate, rejoice, make a joyful noise. And it shakes and it makes a noise, but it's not too noisy. Anyways, that is craft number 1, our celebratory noisemaker. Craft number 2, we're also going to celebrate and rejoice that it's a new year, but we're also going to think about ways that we can make some goals and ideas for ourselves, spiritually, physically, or however, but to also continue focusing on Christ. So we're going to have a little pop-up resolution sheet here. What you're going to need is you're going to need some paper, and it can be any color that you like. We're going to use red, just because I guess in some cultures red is probably a New Year's thing. I would imagine. Maybe that's Chinese New Year. I don't know. I'm using red because I'm a Georgia Bulldogs fan, and But anyways, we're going to make a long strip of paper. Again, whatever kind of paper. You can put this together with staples or with tape or with glue. But of course, the caveat with glue is always that you have to wait for it to dry. So we're going to write on it, and then we're going to accordion style fold it up so we have a nice long piece of paper. And we're going to label this with goals. So it could be, you could call them goals, you could call them resolutions, you can call them targets, however you'd like to phrase it. Goals for whatever the person's name is. Or goals for 2022, or goals for the next month, or whatever you want your goals to be. And now encourage the kids, and for younger ones, you can help them write these too. Encourage them to come up with some good ideas of things they might want to pursue in the upcoming months of the year. So this could be, maybe, and to be specific, don't just say, I'm going to read my Bible more. You might say, pray 2 times a day for 10 minutes. Again, specific, but simple. And maybe you want to say something like walk and talk with God and the dog. I don't have a dog. I have a cat. My cat does not walk, but you get the idea. Maybe you say something like read my Bible once a day. Once a day. 10 minutes. Again, specific. Make these goals and then continue it on. Make as many goals as you would like. Exercise daily. We can say drink 8 glasses of water. This can go on and on and on. Eat fruits and veggies. You get the idea. So after we make our goals, we're going to fold this up and we're going to do it accordion style, which means you fold it over, then you flip and fold it back, then you flip and fold it over, then you flip and fold it back. There's a reason for this, don't you worry. And hey, if you want to write on both sides of the paper, go for it. Come up with as many things as you like. Just encourage them to be a variety. Maybe it's spending time with friends. Maybe it is spending time with family. Maybe spending time with God. All of these things should be included. But once you've got your list here, we're going to decorate our envelope. So on this side, the side with the flap, you can say something like, actually, we're going to make this a little happy face just for fun. You don't have to, but this side we're going to make a little face. You can glue or draw some eyeballs here. And goals. We're going to say popping up because it's a pop-up. We'll see why. And then on this side, you can put things like all things are possible through Christ. And we're going to add one more little touch on here. But first, you'll see we're going to do this. That way, we're going to pop our little goals in here. And the idea is that we have our goals. Hello, thumb. And you can unfold them and maybe look at a couple of at a time or unfold the whole thing. And it's sort of a fun pop-up list of goals. So you can tuck it carefully in to your envelope. And then, again, if you want to hang this up, you can hang it up. We'll show you how in a moment. And then here's my goals. Woo! They're upside down that time, but there we go. Popping up goals. And then one more little touch that we can add on to here, just for funsies, is we can make this a pop-up goal sheet by attaching a pipe cleaner, and we're going to throw on, just because, why not? We're going to throw on a balloon because it's festive. So I'm going to tape my pipe cleaner because if I staple it, the staple might go all the way through the envelope and then you will not be able to get the envelope open. So we're going to tape on our pipe cleaner there, and we're going to tape on a balloon that we will blow up first. Here we go. The balloon appears to have a leak. That did not help. Anyways, in theory, you could have your balloon taped on to your pop-up goal sheet and your pop-up goals in the back. So, again, focus is on making goals and resolutions, but ultimately, Christ as the center of those and the helper and provider for all of those things. You won't wind up like a shrinking balloon when you have Jesus in your life. Hopefully that gives you some ideas that you can use with whatever your ministry reaches and touches, or just with your kids at home. Have fun, be creative, make it your own. As always, we do have new crafts and new children's messages every week, so stay tuned for more. Like and subscribe, go make some disciples, make some crafts. See you next time.